There's a moment in life that most people miss, not because it's rare, but because it's quiet. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't force you. It simply stands there, waiting for you to take one step. And if you don't, someone else will. This is the story of a man who kept missing that moment, until one day he finally understood what was holding him back. In a quiet countryside village, surrounded by fields that stretched endlessly under the sun, lived a man named Kabir. His life was simple, too simple. A small mud house, a struggling family, a routine that never changed. Every morning before sunrise, Kabir would wake up and walk to the fields owned by the village trader. His work was tough. He lifted heavy grain sacks, loaded carts under the scorching sun, cleaned storage areas filled with dust, sometimes even repaired broken tools and fences. From sunrise to sunset, Kabir worked without stopping. He worked faster than most. He rarely made mistakes. He stayed late when others left early. But there was one thing he never did. He never spoke up. The trader often looked for people to handle bigger responsibilities, managing accounts, supervising workers, handling small business deals in nearby towns. Kabir noticed this every time. He saw others less skilled than him step forward. "Give me a chance," they would say, and the trader would. Kabir would stand there quietly, watching, thinking, "I can do this better." But then fear would whisper, "What if he says no? What if I embarrass myself? What if I fail?" So he stayed silent. Once, the trader even said out loud, "I need someone reliable for bigger work." Kabir felt his heart race. This was his moment. He took a step forward, then stopped. Someone else spoke. "I'll do it." And just like that, the opportunity was gone. Another day, a merchant from a nearby town came looking for someone to assist him. Better pay, less physical work, more learning. Kabir stood just a few feet away. Again, he said nothing. Someone else stepped forward. Kabir watched as another life moved ahead, while his stayed the same. Every evening, under the banyan tree, Kabir replayed these moments. The chances he saw, the steps he almost took, the words he never said. And slowly, regret started replacing dreams. Maybe I'm not meant for more. But deep inside, he knew the truth. He wasn't lacking ability. He was lacking action. One evening, as the sky turned orange, the old traveler appeared. "You look like a man who wants more," he said. Kabir sighed. "I do, but nothing changes." The traveler looked at him carefully. "Tell me," he asked, "how many times did life give you a chance and you stayed silent?" Kabir froze, because he knew the answer. "Too many." The traveler then said, "Let me tell you a story. Years ago," he said, "I met two farmers in a village much like this one. Both were poor, both worked hard, both wanted a better life. One day, a wealthy merchant came to their village. He announced, 'I am looking for someone to manage my new land. I will train them. I will pay them well, but they must come and ask me.' The first farmer heard this, but thought, 'Why would he choose me? There are better people. If I'm meant for it, he'll come to me.' So he waited. The second farmer heard the same thing. He was scared too. But he thought, 'What if this is my chance?' So he went and asked. The merchant didn't test his strength. He didn't check his background. He simply said, 'You came. That's enough.' The man got the opportunity. His life changed. And the other one? He stayed where he was, not because he couldn't, but because he didn't ask. The traveler leaned closer and said, 'Life showed you the same chances, Kabir, but you chose silence over action.' Kabir's throat tightened. 'Opportunities didn't ignore you,' the traveler continued. 'You ignored them. by not asking. Then he said, life responds to those who step forward, and the first step is always the same. Ask. That night, Kabir couldn't sleep. He remembered every missed moment, every silence, every opportunity he watched slip away. And for the first time, he felt something stronger than fear, regret, and he decided no more. The next morning, Kabir walked straight to the trader. His voice shook, but he didn't stop. I can handle bigger work. Give me a chance. Silence. Then, the trader said, I've been waiting for you to say this. Kabir stood still. All this time, the trader continued, I knew you were capable. But you never asked. From that day, everything changed. Kabir started taking responsibility, learning new skills, making decisions. He still failed sometimes, but now he moved forward because he kept asking. Kabir didn't become successful overnight, but he stopped being invisible, and that changed everything. Now, here's the real question. The next time life gives you a chance, will you step forward, or will you stand there again, watching someone else take the life you wanted? Because opportunities don't disappear, they just go to the person who asks. So when your moment comes, don't wait, don't hesitate, speak, step forward, ask. If this story made you reflect, don't ignore it, because one decision can change everything.